When you're taking your picture, choose the subject that you want to show and try and remove everything else possibly around that that might possibly distract away from that. So pick what you want to shoot, less is more, always take things out. Always look for a different perspective. Don't shoot from your normal standing up position because everybody views the world that way. So by showing them a different perspective, either by getting low or by getting high, you're surprising people and giving them something unique or unusual. One feature within the photo mode on the game is an option called roll. Now this is brilliant for like if you're doing shots of Sam, say in the landscape. By using roll, you can actually make the image look so much more dynamic. And again, just have a play with it. You'll see exactly what it does, and then you'll begin to realize where to use that and where not to use that. So again, just play around with it, but the roll feature is a brilliant one for making your image extra dynamic. Once you've chosen your subject, to walk all the way around, don't just settle for the first place that you come to. Have a look how the subject interacts with the landscape as a whole, if it benefits by being taken away from a darker background, or if it benefits from being put against the lighter background. Just walk all the way around and see. You'll soon get the hang of it, and it just makes so much difference to your pictures if you just spend that little bit of extra time. Once you've found a lovely location, unfortunately the weather doesn't always behave as you would want it to. So by leaving a marker, you could come back to the same place on a different day where the weather is fantastic and create your perfect image. Don't be afraid of using the tools that have been provided for you within the photo mode in the game. There's some fantastic stuff in there. You can alter the exposure, you can add filters to your pictures, you can use many different things in there which will improve your pictures. Just play around with them, get to know what they're used for, and just play with the sliders. That's the best way to get to use them. There is a feature as well called Vignette, which basically all that does, it darkens the outer edges of the frame in the picture. Because what you want to do is show the viewer what's the most important part in that picture. So once you've chosen your subject, you can add a darker frame around it so that it becomes a lighter part of the image which people's eyes are actually naturally drawn to. So by darkening the image on the outside, you actually show people what the subject is on that image.